back to our NCAA football win total series. We're still in the Big 12. It's our second to last team. We've got Utah. And Utah is just the epitome of consistency under, well, Urban Meyer and then Kyle Whittingham. Urban Meyer shows up in 2003, wins 10 games in a Liberty Bowl, 12-0 in 2004 with a Fiesta Bowl win. The Fiesta Bowl was coached by Kyle Whittingham, who took over in 2005. He made bowl games every single year until through 2011 when they joined the Pac-12. 5-7 and 12, 5-7 and 13, and then again bowl game, all the way 2014 through 2019. 2020 they were 3-2, so no bowl game. But 2021, 10 wins and a Rose Bowl loss. 2022, 10 wins and a Rose Bowl loss, and that gets us to last year. And they open up the season with a win against Florida. They lose at Baylor, beat Weber State, who's number 9 in the FCS at the time, and then number 22 UCLA, a win. They lose at Oregon State before beating Cal and USC on the road. They get demolished by Oregon, beat Arizona State, lose by 7 at Washington, lose to Arizona on the road, and then end the season with a win against Colorado. They go to the Las Vegas Bowl where they lose 14-7 to Northwestern, so it's an 8-5 year. But that year was just plagued by injuries. I mean, everyone, it seemed, was hurt. And that starts with Cam Rising. Cam Rising suffered a knee injury, missed all last year. He's back, though. Over his previous 2 full seasons, 46 touchdowns, 5,500 yards. Rising's a great quarterback. He's got a good receiving core. They bring back Brant Kuiff. I'm not sure if I pronounced that one right, but he was a tight end that was out almost all of last year. Devon Vell is gone, but Monte Parks and USC transfer Dorian Singer will be there at wide receiver. At running back, Micah Bernard was out most of last year. He's back. They did lose their top running back, Jaquindon Jackson, but that's because Bernard was back. Jalen Glover is also a good running back. The offense, if they can stay healthy, should be great this year. On defense, Morgan Scalley has been named the head coach in waiting, but he's got some work to do to repeat last year's performance. They were second in the Pac-12 in total defense, 13th in the nation. Pass rush was great. Run defense was great. They were great on third down stops. They did lose Jonah Ellis, so they need a new pass rusher. But they have Junior Tafuna, who's one of the best tackles. They've got some great interior defensive linebackers. The linebacking core is great, started by Karrion Reed. He was second on the team in tackles with 67. They also have Lander Barton, who should be great in the middle. The secondary was okay last year. They didn't have enough takeaways, but Keenan Johnson comes in from Georgia Tech. Zemiah Vaughn's on the other side. They did lose Cole Bishop, their safety, but they've got a good safety in Alakai Gilman coming in from Stanford. They have Teo Johnson on the other safety spot. Nate Ritchie's there as a strong slot corner. And really, if Cam Rising and company can just run the ball to start, if they can run the ball over and over and then let Cam Rising have that time and space to just bomb the ball, this offense is going to be good. 8 wins last year when they were hurt and in a harder conference. And this year, the schedule's a lot easier. It opens August 29th, and they are at home. Utah's a tough place to play. They're at home against Southern Utah. That will be a win. September 7th, they're at home again against Baylor. That will be a win. September 14th, they get Utah State on the road. That will be a win. They're at Oklahoma State on the 21st. I lean win there, but that's a major toss-up. At home again on the 28th against Arizona. At home, that will be a win. October 5th, they have a bye. Then they're on the road to Arizona State. I like them in that situation to start 6-0. They get the win on the road. October 19th, they're at home against TCU. This is one of the toughest places to play at home against Utah. They'll beat TCU. October 26th at Houston, that will be a win. Then they have their second bye on the 2nd. At home against BYU on the 9th, another win. They're at Colorado the 16th. This team plays at altitude already. Won't be a massive difference. They get a win there. I do worry on the 23rd. I think Utah's going to slip up somewhere. Iowa State, I think's the slip up. They might slip up twice, but I definitely think that's the slip up before they go to UCF to finish the season. And they're just a better team. They get the win there. When I look at this, I see 10 to 11 wins if they can stay healthy. If Cam Rising's healthy, this is a 10 to 11 win team. I have them at 11-1. I think this is going to be a playoff team potentially. We're going to go ahead and take the over 9.5. And that's really sitting everywhere as heavily favored. ESPN has it at minus 140, and that's going to be our pick. Over 9.5, minus 140. If you like this content, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, comment, and we'll see you next time.